Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this video I have 17 by 7.5 inches. I'm trying to make a V band, so I'm just going to fold about 2 inches down this way, flip it over and pin it down. Don't forget I just folded 2 inches in, so I'm going to turn it like this. Now you see this place I folded, I'm just going to sew along that line. So this is it. I've sewn that's for the first um step. Is going to be a three-step V band. I'm also going to fold again a second time. You see the first one, I'm going to fold again the second time and sew just like I did the first one, like that. So I've done that also. So now I've done 2 steps, and for the for the third step, I'm just going to stitch along that end. And here we go. I have 2 sides of my V band, and now I'm going to cross them, making sure that the important points are overlapping. As you see me adjusting that point and that point, they must overlap. So now I'm going to pin the 2 points down and then sew on them like that. So here I've gone ahead to sew, and I have trimmed off the excess. So I'm just going to make a mark at the center point and set this aside. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. So I'm just going to put that aside after making that mark at the center, and then now I have the body, and the body and lace are same measurement, 24 by 14 inches, both of them. So I'm just going to lay the lace right side facing the right side of the lace. I mean, the right side of both fabrics are facing me. I hope you get. So I just went ahead to stitch the two together and made a mark at the center. Then I matched it with my already made V band. Now I'm just going to join these two together by running a stitch along that line. Here I have joined the two. So I'm going to step on the edges round and then work on the handles. So I have 2 pieces of 9 inches by 3. Then I'm making that curve at the end of one side, and then I'm going to fold in with about half inch and sew along for the two. Now I'm going to turn it inside out. My handles are ready. Now the next step is to make my mark of 2 inches. I made 2 inches mark on the two sides of the band, or the two ends of the band like this. I've already made the mark and put it there. It's not obvious because the color is not contrasting enough, but I made a mark there. So I'm just going to place my handles like this, and then I'm going to sew the two. Now for the top design, I have this piece here, 27 by 7 inches. I'm going to fold this way and sew down. So here I have attached the handles on both sides. And now I'm going to turn this inside out. So while I'm turning inside out, I'm going to put my 2 fingers, index and middle finger. I'm going to put the 2 fingers in like this, as you see me doing. And then I'm going to pick my foam. My foam is 25 by 3 inches. So you see the way I'm going to turn this in. I'm holding a piece of the fabric with my foam now, folded into two like this. So I'm going to be turning the fabric inside out while wrapping it around the foam. I'm doing it gently because the foam can easily cut. So I'm doing it gently to make sure that I go all the way to the other end without cutting the foam. There are different ways to put your foam into the fabric, but this is just one way. You can do whatever works for you. So here I'm trying to make the stitch be on the middle, be at the middle, so I can place it on my body, the body of the turban like this. So I'm going to place it like this, and then I'll pick that end and slant it a little toward the handles. I'll slant it down like this. I'm going to pin that down. I'll do the same to the other side. I'll slant it as well, and then I will stitch. So before I went ahead to stitch, I used my mannequin to do a fitting, a quick fitting of the turban to make sure that this top design is well placed. So after slanting it, I went ahead to fit it first before I did my before I sew on it, before I attached the body with the top design. So as you see me doing now, making sure that that top design is not too tight and is not loose, like it's not too loose, just all right. So here I'm done. I'm going to fold into two like this, tucking in the handles and doing my back stitch. So normally you would trim off that corner, but I'm going to do my stitch first before trimming. So I did my stitch first before I trimmed it, and then I did my running stitches at the back, and then now I'm just turning it over. So I just wanted to say you can embellish this turban, especially that design, with beads or half cut, whatever you have, with flower, whatever you can lay your hands on. Same as the bands, you can do handmade flower, like you do your own flower, or you use beads along the band like that. That's it.